It's Mia Redrick here, the mom strategist. I just finished up my workout today. Hair's not too bad today. It's a little wet in the back, but I'm Mia Redrick. I'm the mom strategist, and I support my clients with both life and business success. I'm coming to you today with a gym scope, real simple gym scope. And the title today is, What Are You Responding To? What are you responding to? Do me a favor and good morning. Please share on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Periscope, all right? And because I know that other people will be really supported. Good morning, Shar. A lot of people will be supported. Hey, Dr. G, by this scope this morning. What are you responding to? Hey there, good. Hey, Latasha, good to see you. Shar is in the house. I'm Mia Redrick. I'm the mom strategist, and I am a business coach and a life coach, and I support my clients with both life and business success. I believe that your life informs your business, and I support my clients in understanding, first and foremost, that they are brands, right? That you can, hey there, darling, you can take your background, right? Who's that? Woohoo, I'm off work, right? I get to watch the Gym Scope live. Yeah, you get to watch it live. Yeah. I'm going to try to bring my A game then, Latasha, because it's always pretty quick, right? Today is what are you responding to? And I wanted to make sure that I brought my A game on this one. Good morning. All my friends are in the house this morning. All right. I'm so excited, guys. If you don't mind sharing on Twitter, on Facebook, on Periscope, let's just kind of get the room packed out so that more people can be touched by this scope this morning. I promise to bring my A game as always. My gym scopes, I always come in the mornings. For those of you who are new to my scopes, I come in the morning and I do an inspirational scope, and then I come back in the evenings, and usually I do a mindset, business, or life scope that goes inside of my live stream coaching school. It has over 400 live stream scopes on business, life, and mindset to support you moving forward. It's just $147 a month, and you can always check it out at miaredrick.com and sign up for it because it's a pretty cool product. All right, so for those of you who don't know my story, I am this crazy entrepreneur that thought that I could go to work as myself and combine my background as a corporate trainer and my love of motherhood into a business. And I've done exactly that as the mom strategist. And I, along the way, had people who told me that this idea would never work, that I'd never be able to monetize I'd never be able, thank you so much, I'd never be able to monetize the brand of myself. And it's just not true. I've coached thousands of clients around the world, literally, from the comfort of my home. That's the coolest part. And I've been able to support clients making thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and several of my clients have even made millions of dollars. But I think the best thing that I get to do, quite frankly, is I support my clients in becoming the person that they need to be able to have all the things that they want in their life, and that's more than money. I hope you understand me on that. That means having quality relationships with themselves and the people that they love the most, and getting their priorities right and things in order, because then that makes building success in your business that much groovier. And if you're into that, then you're going to love what I scope about. That's how I coach my clients too, from that framework as well. Yeah, last night the seven myths about defeat, that was a good scope that I did last night. If you guys haven't seen it, you need to check it out. It was really good. All right, and it was truthful too. It was truthful. All right, so today what I'm going to teach on really simply what are you responding to? And if you haven't shared yet on Twitter, on Facebook, on Periscope, please do, right? What are you responding to? And the reason I wanted to talk about this was because every single day we have messages that come to us and things that we hear, some that are more intentional for us, and then sometimes there are things that are not intentional for us. And one of the things that I've learned over the years is that if I want to manage my productivity, then I have to manage what and who I respond to. All right, so I want to talk about what that looks like, what and who I respond to. That's what I want you guys always to understand as you listen to this scope this morning. So what am I responding to? So think about it this way. You are on social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, LinkedIn, Instagram Live, Periscope, Facebook, all of these tools. And all of these tools have what we call notifications, right? And these notifications are not driven by you. These notifications are driven by someone else. So what I want you to understand is, what are you, who are you responding to, all right? And so understand that even though we choose to use platforms that can notify us at any time, it's up to you to always discern, to tease, to ensure that what and who you are listening to, that it is quality, that it affirms you, that it assures you, that it makes you better, that it is in alignment with whatever your spiritual guidance. The fact of the matter is, a lot of times we don't think about it today because we are responding to and listening to everyone, right? And that's the thing about social media. So I'm going to give you a really simple thing that I do that works really great for me to control what and who I am responding to. And I know some of you guys might be like, well, this is kind of radical. I don't know if I want to do that, but I just want to first tell you what I do, and maybe it'll support you. And then you can tease whatever part of this you want, right? And I'll tell you why I do it. So for all my social media, I don't use any notifications for any social media platform that I'm on, not one. There's no notification for my text. So if you text me, I might see it that day if I'm checking for my kids to see what time to pick them up. Otherwise, I am not notified that way. I don't have notifications on any of my social media platforms. I don't have emails on my phone. This is a smartphone, my iPhone. I don't check emails on my smartphone. I actually hid the out icon. It's not even here. So I can't even check the Google account email that's connected to this, because what and who I respond to, I want to be intentional about that. And I will tell you that we live in a time where we are not always focused on our intention or where we want to go, because there are these notifications, right, that are guiding what and who you're responding to. And if you're not careful, you can find that 20 minutes of doing something turns into an hour and a half of a distraction, or 3 hours or 6 hours of your day, because you're responding to things that you have no control over, all right? And so that's something that I do. I also feel like when I'm working, and when I'm playing, I'm playing. Like right now, I'm investing in myself right at the gym. And so when I'm working, I'm working. When I'm playing, I'm playing. And so I want to be very deliberate about when I'm doing each of those things, and therefore I select when I'm doing those things. Does that make sense? So I don't want to work while I'm at the gym and I'm like texting clients with things that are important to them as well. So what and who are you responding to? Now, what else do I mean? I mean, equally, not everything deserves attention. And I think it's very easy to believe sometimes that if it's a message, particularly if you're using social media, right? Like it could be a message that maybe you posted something and somebody thought that they needed to respond to you, right? It could even be a political message today. You could post something and then somebody responds, and maybe what they said was like negative, right? Be 100% where you are at all times, absolutely, right? So it could be something that's negative, right? And then you feel the need to respond to that person. One of the things that I've learned over the years is to control what and who I respond to, all right? And what you got to understand is that when you respond to things, right, it's an honor. Like, I think it's a privilege, like, to be engaged in a conversation with someone. You can always be in choice about the level of the conversation you engage in. Like, not everything deserves a response. Not everything deserves a comment. Not everyone even deserves your energy or your thoughts around something that's foolish, right? Or something that's not respectful. And I think that people forget this because of using these I hope this is making sense for you guys, but people forget this because of these social media platforms, and it's all about engagement, and it's all about communicating with other people. You forget that you can always be in choice about what and who you respond to, all right? And it's something I've been very deliberate about on social media. If you guys follow me, you know that I'm not really one to get into much, really, in anything that's remotely negative, because I'm not going that way. That's not my come from. It's not who I am. It's not how I live. And I don't respond to things like that. I'm not interested in that. The same is true that for me on, like, let's say something like Facebook. On my Facebook page, I hide all of the profiles. All the profiles are hidden except for really, really close friends and my clients. Like, so my active clients are the only people that I see on Facebook, because I use Facebook mostly for business, right? So I don't see a whole lot of things. So the minimize distraction. It minimizes the even feeling compelled to respond to everything, because I don't see it. And I think sometimes that if you find that you're distracted, or you're finding that maybe in a day you're feeling kind of low, because sometimes you can like see news and see what's going on, right? You're on Facebook now, you turn your notifications off. And it's, sometimes your whole day could be dictated not by you, but by what you're seeing and what you're responding to, right? Like somebody else is posting on their page, or a video that's up, or something that's dark, or maybe an article about something that doesn't add any value to you or your world or your family, and you have all the control over those things. And so I really do try to, for the most part, limit what I see. But then even among the things that I see, I control what and who I respond to. And really on Facebook, I only really respond to my clients on Facebook. And then, of course, I talk to you guys here, like on live stream. But if you check even my friends here on Periscope, I don't even have that many friends on Periscope, because I don't watch a lot of Periscopes. I believe that the goal is to make TV, right? Somebody hear me on this, right? The goal is to make TV, right? Not to watch it. And one of the things something I try to teach my kids also is that in life that there are producers, right, and there are consumers. And so what you want to always do is make sure, we all consume content to some extent, but you want to make sure that you are producing more than you're consuming. And I think that sometimes we're responding to and listening to things so much that our consumption is much higher than our production, all right? So that's a little deep, but I hope everybody is understanding what I'm talking about. Not all things require not everything requires your comment. Not everything requires your instant notification, like for you to see it. You don't have to. You can decide you want to see something. You can choose for yourself when the best time and opportunity it is for you to respond to that, or to view that, or to listen to that. And then you have all the control in the world, and you've still knocked out whatever it is you need to get done in your day, and you still have socialized in the way that you've chosen to. But I will tell you that, particularly for those of you who are thinking about and are building brands, right? One of the things that you know now is that you're not separate from social media. Your social media fingerprint is a part of who you are, right? Right. Thank you so much. Right. Yeah. You got to make it. Don't watch it. I mean, I'm not a big television consumer at all, although now I watch the cooking shows, because my youngest child likes to watch cooking shows. So I watch some of those with him on the weekends. We only watch TV on the weekends, and I don't watch TV that much. So maybe an hour during the weekend, that's a lot for me. I think last year, if I watched 20 hours of television, that was a lot. I'm not into that. But I believe in producing, right? Producing TV, right? Making TV, or producing producing content, right? And I'm going to consume this much. And it's just like anything, right? And it's a mindset, and you got to understand that. And that if you are consuming more than you're producing, then it's time to shift what you're doing, right? So you got to shift what you're doing if that's the case, all right? And then this whole idea of what you're responding to, having absolute control and influence over what you respond to and who you respond to. I feel that feels like such a waste of time, and I never used to feel that way. It's called growth, right? Yeah, absolutely. And the tool that I recommend if you're trying to manage your productivity is called Rescue Time. You can go to rescuetime.com. You can put it on your phone. You can put it on your computer. It'll give you, you can let it know what you want in terms of your productivity score for each day. Like for me, I'm always shooting for 85% productivity a day. And so I use rescue time to see, where else, where I'm spending my time, where I'm wasting my time. And so the numbers don't lie. You can measure every single thing that you do. And now, for some people that might not be your thing, and that might be, or seem a little extreme, but it's really not. It's eye-opening when you understand how you're spending your day. And if you've been trying to write your book and you haven't gotten the book done, and you say you don't have any time to do it, and you realize that in a month you spent 25 hours on, watching Facebook videos or comments, it's pretty eye-opening. Then you understand that you're a consumer and you're not a producer. And that's why, because of your habits. So the numbers never lie. And if you don't know what it looks like, then you need to know what that looks like. I'm just saying, for sure. But also who you respond to. So this is the second piece of it. And the thing is that who I'm going to respond to always are going to be the people that love me, the people that respect me, the people that honor me, you know what I mean, that feed me. Those are going to be the people that I'm going to spend my time with. Those are going to be the people who I'm going to go and see. Those are going to be the people that I'm going to sow into. And I recommend that for you as well. And I think sometimes we can get so caught up in being busy and hanging with, everyone, that you forget about prioritizing who you are responding to and where you need to be. All right. And it's just a little checkup, right? Just, for those of us who are, sometimes we're doing everything, we're hanging without everyone, we're volunteering for everything. But when you look at it, when you're walking away, you think about you spent time doing this one thing, but you walked past the thing that was most important to you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, maybe your family needed you more, but because you didn't take the time to respond, you know what I mean, to think about who you need to respond to, you treated them all like they were the same, and they're not. So who you're responding to is really based on the priorities that you set for in your life, deciding who's going to get your time and your attention. And for me, it's very simple. The people that I love, you know what I mean, the causes that mean so much to me that I can make a difference in, obviously, people that respect me and that honor me. And if it's something that's outside of the realm of that, you're not getting my time, you're not getting my attention, you're not getting my energy, you're not getting my response, because I'm better than that, and you are too, all right? So that's what the scope is for today. I hope that this supports you in understanding in some way how to respond differently to things that are pulling you, and how to respond differently to who is calling upon you, and making that decision on who gets your time, your attention, your energy. You only have 24 hours in a day, reality, but that's a lot of time. And when you understand that, prioritizing who gets your time and your attention, that's your responsibility, right? This really supports me because you're easily distracted, right? Yep. Who gets your time and your attention? You know what I mean? Like, even like, just who gets your time and your attention. Like, I always make sure that my husband and my children, they're going to get all of my attention. I mean, these are the people I live with every single day. They're going to get all my time and my attention. And my parents, and you just got to know what your priorities are, and that should be a reflection of how you're spending your time. And I think sometimes you can be responding to people that don't even add value to your world. And in fact, sometimes they devalue your world. And sometimes people that devalue your world, like maybe negative people or maybe needy people, they are very draining, and they can have you responding to them all the time. But it's up to you to decide who gets your time and your attention, who you are going to respond to. That's your responsibility, all right? And I got some systems around all of that, but that's really important, and you can't let them in. Like, you just, because you only get one life, right? So that's what I wanted to share today. I hope that you guys got value from this scope today. If you haven't shared yet on Twitter, on Facebook, on Periscope, right? You can't hug money at the end of the day. That's right. I need to put that one in there, also in Life, Business, Success. And there was one I said last night too. I need to add. I gotta put that one in there as well. You know what I'm talking about, Latasha, the quote. I got to remember. I'm going to put that in. So, you can't hug money at the end of the day, right? You get one life. And I don't think we talk about this kind of stuff. We don't talk about enough. But at the end of the day, this is what makes life great, in my opinion. All right. So I love you guys. Have a great and amazing day. Yes, I'll put it in there. Okay. Thank you so much, right? I hope you have an amazing day. I appreciate you. I want you to know that. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Mia Redrick. I'm the mom strategist. I support my clients with both life and business success as a coach. And you can always check me out at miaredrick.com. I'll be back on later today with a business scope. So look for that. I'm always here in the mornings. Whenever I finish my workout, I then come on with a gym scope. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye, guys. Bye, Latasha. Bye, Ruby. Bye, Angel. Bye, Jermaine. I'm trying to remember who else was here. All right. I can't remember who else it was. All right. Say, gosh, I forgot your name. But anyway, bye, guys. I love you. Have a good day. Bye.